Do you know something? You know, Joseph's brothers, they rejected him. They sold him into slavery. And Joseph was supposed to be bitter, but he wasn't bitter. Rather, when at the end of it all, after going to prison, after being accused falsely, at the end of it all, Joseph says something. He said, "It was good that I was afflicted. It was good that I was afflicted because God sent me ahead so that I can save the world from starvation." So today I want you to know that no man on this earth can stop your destiny. No man on this earth can stop God from fulfilling his promises for you except you. You are the only one who can stop your destiny. Nobody on this earth, no devil from the camps of hell can stop you from fulfilling your destiny. Even the people who are doing evil against you, God is able to use their own scheme, use their own scheme to propel you to the next level. God is able to use their own rejection, their own betrayal, their own evil thoughts, their own evil plans to project you to your destiny. The most important thing is you will not be offended by the things that people are doing to you, but rather you just look at God and say, "I don't know what is going to do. God is going to do next. I can't wait to see what will come out of this trial, what will come out of this temptation, what will come out of this thing that I'm going through." Don't be offended because of what has happened to you. A lot of people are offended. My mother didn't take care of me. My father didn't take care of me. And because of that, I can't forgive him or her. And if you are bitter, you cannot receive the blessings of God. You cannot walk in your promises if you are bitter. If you are offended, you cannot receive or walk in your divine destiny. You know, when it's very hard for you to forgive or to forgive someone, just look at the cross. Look at what Jesus did for you. When we were still sinners, Jesus came to die for us. He died for you. You were not a righteous person. You were still a sinner. He forgave you. That same grace that God offered to you, offer that same grace to your parents. Offer that same grace to a brother. Offer that same grace to a colleague. Offer that same grace to somebody who was gossiping about you, vilifying you, sending false rumors about you. Offer that same grace to the person, because that person cannot stop you from fulfilling your destiny. Your destiny is not in his hands or in her hands. He may try to do something to stop you from fulfilling your destiny, but your God that you serve is able to use that same thing and turn it around for your good. As I said, the most important thing is you will not stay offended. The most important thing is you will not hold any grudge in your heart. You will not hold bitterness in your heart. Because if you have bitterness in your heart, it will stop you from fulfilling your destiny. Even Jesus said, if you are going to offer something to God and you remember that you have something against your brother or your sister, go back to that person and reconcile with him or her before you come back to the altar. It's very, very important. And the reason why we are not able to forgive is that we think that by what that person did, it has not helped us to fulfill our destiny. No, it will not. As I said, no devil can stop you. No person on this earth can stop you from fulfilling your destiny. You are the only person who can stop yourself from fulfilling your destiny. So look at it. As I said, look at Joseph's story. Joseph, when his brothers put him into a pit, they thought that they have finished him. But they forgot that it was all part of God's plan. God was propelling Joseph to the next level. God was using that thing, the thing that they were using to fight against Joseph, the thing that they used to reject him. God used that same tool to propel Joseph into his destiny. Even in Potiphar's house, when Potiphar's wife accused Joseph falsely, and something that he has not done, and Joseph was put into a prison. In that prison cell, God prepared Joseph for what he was preparing for him to get, to be a prime minister of Egypt. So even your enemies, God uses their tools to propel you to your destiny. So don't be offended, don't be bitter. Don't say that the person did this to me, he gossiped about me. That same gossip that the person gossiped about you, God will use that same gossip to propel you to your destiny. Whatever, any evil thing that the devil will instigate against you through people, God is able to use it for your good. That's why he said everything will work together for your good. When it's everything, including the good and the bad. So this morning, today is my birthday, as I said. Don't stay offended. Don't be bitter. Just let it go. Because God is still on the throne. God is still in charge of your life. And He will work everything together for your good. And I believe that at the end of the day, you will look back and say, Father, I thank you that I went through fire, but the fire was not able to burn me. I thank you that I went through hell, but hell was not able to take me captive. You'll be grateful to God for everything that happened to you. It will make you a better person. It will refine you. Let me end with this. When Joseph had a dream, at that time, he told his brother, hey, come, I had a dream. I was a leader, this, and that. He wasn't able to keep his mouth shut, isn't it? But when he was the prime minister of Egypt and his brothers came, he didn't expose himself immediately. He hid himself from them. He knew them, but he hid himself from them. So it means that Joseph was fine. He learned something. But you don't have to be quick to speak. You don't have to be quick to talk. You don't have to be quick to tell your story. But rather, sometimes you need to wait. You need to be patient. And Joseph learned that lesson through the trials that he went through. So today, I want you to know that nobody can stop you from fulfilling your destiny except you. If you stay offended, if you become bitter, it means that you will not be able to fulfill your destiny. But if you know that the God that you serve will be able to use everything that people are using against you for your good, then you'll be well assured. You'll be happy. You'll be joyful, because you know that at the end of the day, nobody, not your co-worker, not your boss, not your husband, not your wife, not your children, not your brothers, not your mother, not your father can stop you. Because even the tool that they are using against you, God is able to use that same tool to propel you into your destiny. So have a beautiful week. Be hopeful. Know that God has a plan for your life, and you are not in this world by chance. You came for a reason, and God has a better plan for your life, and His desire is to see you win. Have a beautiful week, and God bless you for